Hey everyone, welcome back. It is time for our second review of the week. It is Pro Wrestling Noah. We haven't done a Noah show in a while, so Campo is back to help us review this show. But before we get into the review, make sure you go down, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's grow this channel and let's grow Spotify. If you can't see us, at least you can hear us on Spotify, so make sure you go and follow that. Campo, Pro Wrestling Noah. It's been a while since we've done one of these.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
wrestling was definitely pro.
Yeah. And they really made a point about making sure that this was their 25th anniversary show.
In your opinion, do
Hmm.
you think that this was the 25th anniversary show?
I don't know. I don't think they mentioned it enough.
I mean, it could be that it was the
Their
25th
25th
anniversary show.
anniversary show. On any of the advertisements though or anything like that, it didn't mention that it was their 25th time. But Stuart Pickering and those guys, they
That's my guy.
yeah. Mark Fulton and Stuart Pickering. These
Yes,
guys are
well,
so
you never
good.
seen him out there. So
So
nice.
good, so good. So let's start with our first dark match of the show. Yuto Kikuchi defeats Daiki Odashima.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah, didn't care about this one.
it was
That's
it wasn't a very good
it was like that's what I don't know what Noah's version of Young Lions are, but this was like a Young Lions match type of thing,
Yeah, it
right?
was like whatever. You
It
just put
was
it on
there.
there.
It was there. It was a match. It was a dark match, and then we had a 25-minute intermission before we got into the main show. Our first match of the night is Los Golpeadores challenging Amaska and Junta Miyawaki for the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship.
Oh, it was
You
very
sent me a
cute.
message. How are these guys junior heavyweights?
Yeah,
They're
they're
massive.
not.
They're
Weren't they
massive.
just wrestling in the heavyweight tag division? How the fuck did they get back to the junior heavyweight tag division?
Hmm. Yeah. I don't know.
It was a good match.
It was great. It was fantastic. We
I
love
like me some Los Copolas no snays.
yes. But it was good. I like this match. It was a good way to open a show.
There was the one spot there
Hmm.
where one of them, I don't remember which one,
With the
Dragon's
table
Blood or
spot.
yeah, he jumped like 10 feet too far. I don't think
Yes.
there's ever been a spot in wrestling where the person jumped that too far.
Yeah, he missed
Like
his mark completely and landed in the crowd.
if he was trying to jump on top of someone on a table in the ring, if you were like doing a measuring thing, right?
Yeah.
So pretend there's a guy lying on a table and he was jumping over the ropes to land on him. He would have cleared the whole table and
Hmm.
landed like 2 feet beyond the table on the floor.
Yeah.
That's how far he went over the guy.
Yeah.
And you know what? Good for the the wherewithal to reach out his arm
Yeah.
and for Amaska to take the hit from the arm so that it looked like there was still contact.
Contact.
Because
Yeah.
we didn't have to have like a WWE cell moment where nobody got touched and
Nobody
someone
got
still fell on the floor.
like a Liv Morgan cell.
It was
Yeah.
like a crazy spot. I was
Hmm.
not upset that he missed. I was amazed at how
At the
far
fact
he
of
jumped.
how
He
they
went through a table.
yeah. It was a good spot though. But Los Golpeadores are your new junior heavyweight tag team champions.
Yeah, it was a good
That
match.
that weigh 300 pounds.
Yeah, definitely. Combined weight of 635 pounds. You're like, what?
What?
It's
Here,
like two
Timmy's
Mexican
on
Darth
it. Let's
Vaders.
let's let's see what Timmy
I
tells
said
us.
Darth Vader's.
Darth Vader's. So they won't even put their weights on their
Yeah, because they don't they're way out of the league.
yeah. But anyway, our next match is our usual Team Noah against all rebellion. Mohamed Yone, Fujita, Atushi Kotoge, Hajime Ohara, and Black Mansori against Masa Kitamiya, Shuhei Taniguchi, and Kai Fujimura, and Alejandro and Harutoki.
Was Black Mansuri always in this team? Was
I
he
don't know.
always on Team
I
Noah? Because
think
I
he's
don't
just.
remember him being there.
But they did allude to the fact that he was called. He was what's it called before? He was Cristobal.
Yeah, but was Cristobal part of Team
No,
Noah?
Crystal wasn't Cristobal tagging with Alejandro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
and now
weren't
they're
they part of
facing.
a faction?
I
Weren't
don't
they with
know.
Keno? Wasn't that a faction?
Yes, it was at one time. Now Keno's like in a different faction.
Anyways, wasn't that all rebellion? Wasn't Kennel the? I'm so confused. Like, they change factions too fast, and
Yeah.
anyways, Um, Muhammad Yone was the saving grace of this match. He was so entertaining,
Hmm.
and that's the bottom line.
The only thing I was wondering is we haven't seen Go in a while.
He must have gone somewhere.
Go went away. He
Yeah,
go over there.
he go away.
He go away.
Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't care. This
It's a typical like
team
it's
Noah needs to figure it out.
yeah.
What needs to happen is they need, uh, but they can't do it because they need the heel. This guy
Yeah.
still has something in his eye.
Yeah.
They need
I
the
I have an
heel.
eyelash behind my eyelid and it's driving me bananas.
Yeah, that's what he says it is. Anyways, the they need to either find a way to get someone of like Marufuji's caliber.
Well, they do. They got Go Shiozaki.
Yes, but they need more than that because the rest of the team is a joke.
Yeah.
It's all old
When your
joke
second guy
characters.
there is Mohammed Yone.
Like, do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like like I would say that Keno Kenta and
Sasaki.
Sasaki should join
Team Noah.
Team Noah and let Team Noah fight against Team 2000X. Make that a faction war.
Yeah.
But instead, they're fighting all rebellion, or whatever the hell they're
Yeah.
called, in like the old man battle. It's a battle
Yeah.
of just old people.
Yeah. But they do end up winning the old people, but
Which old people?
the
Left
Fuji,
side or right side?
the Team Noah. They always win at least. And it's
I
something that
mean, the
doesn't matter.
roster's gotten slightly better.
Yeah.
In the pre-show match, um, one of those guys just came back from excursion, right?
Yeah. Odashima.
Yeah, and he wasn't bad. Like it just
Yeah.
wasn't a match that I gave a shit about
Yeah.
watching.
Yeah. Same. With that, Tadasuke versus Hayata in a special singles match where Soya Boya was our special guest referee.
It was a good match. I
Yeah.
like this match. It was a little bit fast. Like it
Yeah.
felt like it
This
went
one
by
went
pretty
quick.
quickly.
This one was like 9 minutes.
But we know what happened. There was like a counting thing, and Soy Boy was like, "Oh, it wasn't me with my weird
Yeah.
colored hair now for some reason."
But yeah, I mean, and Tadasuke does end up winning. We get a little shenanigan at the end of the match.
I love a little Tadasuke.
Yeah. Are we good?
Okay. Remember we were talking about Mike Bailey's teeth? What
Hmm.
the fuck is going on with Tadasuke's teeth, bro?
Yeah, that's true
There's
too.
did they is it just me or did they get way bigger
I
and
think
bright
Tadasuke's
white?
teeth, yes, because Mike Bailey, like, you were blinded by Mike Bailey's teeth in the arena tonight.
Legitimately, like you could
Yeah,
it looked like he had a glowing mouth guard in his mouth.
yeah.
But Tadasuke's teeth are like really big.
I think Tadasuke maybe got veneers, but they're
That
really
could be
big.
what it is.
Yeah,
Because I was it was bothering me for the whole match. But you know what? He's he surprised us because
yeah.
he had that little run there when they were in what was the team called? Uh what's Hayata's group?
Was it Real?
Was it
No.
Real? Yeah, they're that's what they're called Real something.
Yeah,
Look it up. They're called like Real Special or something like
yeah.
that now.
Timmy's on it.
It's a weird name. But they were in a group together
Yeah,
and then he defected to go to Team 2000X.
yeah. And now he's out of Team 2000X, isn't he?
I think he's still on the team.
Yeah, but they were trying to like what's his name? Soya's trying to get him out of Team 2000X.
Maybe
Rattels
Rattels.
with Hiroki and
They're called Rattels Special now or something like
yeah,
that. They have a weird, stupid ass name. Um. Anyways, it's I like that whole storyline that's going on there,
yeah.
and we never really thought of him as being anybody that mattered. But
Tadasuke,
then
yeah,
lately, he's been really good in the ring.
yeah. But I like this, like him, like not sure if he's gonna keep siding with 2000X or if he's gonna join Soya's new because I think Soya's gonna start something with I think the guy that's coming back from NXT there, S&M boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot his name already.
Yeah, I want to call him Daiki Inaba, but it's not Inaba. He's
Whatever.
like a weird name. I can't
Gives
remember.
a shit.
But with that. Our next match, Galeno Del Mal versus Saxon Huxley for the GHC National Championship.
Another really quick match.
Yeah, this one surprisingly, this was like almost like a squash.
But that's okay. This is the weird thing because Saxon Huxley, I believe, came from All Japan, right?
Hmm.
Him and his brother were wrestling in All Japan. They were the tag champions, right?
Yes.
And we first encountered them at All Together again, the first show.
Yes. No, he was teaming with Thatcher, Timothy Thatcher.
Timothy Thatcher, that's right. And the
Yeah.
other guys were the champions. The brothers were the champions,
Yeah.
those two big white guys. Um,
Inamura's the guy that's coming back
Inamura,
from
that's
this.
correct. Well, I should have known that. But yeah, it was a weird match because it's weird that you just Saxon Huxley's like back and on regular duties after the
Yeah.
injury and stuff, and you're just like having him get squashed. But Galeno's really good, and he doesn't have Del Mal in his name anymore, by the way.
No, well, I mean, it's he's still billed as Galeno del Mal, but it's just Galeno. So he's just chicken,
Yeah,
not evil chicken anymore. He's just a
he's
chicken.
just chicken.
But no, this is really good. I'm surprised they squashed Huxley the way they did.
Yeah, it was fine. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't,
it worked for what it was.
and it's good because I don't want them to keep hot shotting belts. This company
Yeah,
is so notorious for hot shotting belts, and it's not like once. It's not like WWE with the tag belts. It's like every belt in this company is
it's
a
being
hot
hot.
shot.
Yeah, that's very true. But Galeno retains, and with that, our next match of the night is Team 2000X. Jack Morris and Daga defending the GHC Tag Team Championship against Keno and Ulka Sasaki.
It was a pretty solid match.
Yeah, I like Morris making fun of
I think
Keno's like
Morris
with
and
the,
Daga are really good together.
yeah,
Daga.
Daga.
Yeah, they're really good together. Like that's a really good team. That's a
Yeah.
team we deserved from a long time ago when they were they in Real together?
No,
No.
Jack Morris was with what's it with
Oh
LJ
yeah,
Cleary in GLG.
yeah. GLG and Thing was in Ratels. Daga
Yeah,
was Ratels.
yeah.
No, not Ratels. Real.
Real.
It
Yeah.
was him, old man, fucking Rolling Stones guy,
Keith Richards and
Keith Richards, and then that other random dude.
yeah. But yeah,
Anyways,
this was a good match. I
it was,
like
but I don't see like I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not
I'm not high on Sasaki.
oh wow! Well, dude, you reading my mind? That's what I was
Yeah,
just
I'm
gonna say.
not high on
I'm not high on him, and the
they
chemistry between him and Keno is non-existent.
no, Keno, I don't like Keno and Kento are the perfect team. They work so well together. I would have rather had them. I mean, obviously Kenta is in the main event tonight or in this show, but I would have rather had Keno and Kenta win the tag belts. It would have been so much more fun.
It would have been, and I just don't know.
But
It
but
was a
Keno
good
does win,
match.
and so does Sasaki. They're your new champions, Keno and Sasaki. They're really high on this Sasaki, and they're really pushing them.
I'm okay with this faction. I
Hmm.
think it needs to grow.
What are they called? Is there a name?
No, they didn't announce a name yet.
No. Okay.
They were saying that Keno has a name, but he hasn't. He didn't
Yeah.
say it yet. All
Yeah.
Rebellion is the team that Keno used to be the leader of, that now Kiyomiya is the leader of, right?
Kiyomiya's the leader. Yeah. I don't know. There's too many factions. As much as I love factions, there's just too many to. It's not that there's too many. They keep changing members.
That's the problem. And they keep changing names.
Yes.
They keep evolving.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
go to the next one. I
Next
gotta blow
match.
my nose.
Eita defending the GHC Junior Heavyweight Championship against Yohei. This was another fantastic match. They really told a great story that Yohei has been chasing his first ever singles championship in Noah, has never won, has faced the Junior Heavyweight Champion 8 times and in his 20-year career and has never won.
He's really good. Like we've
Yeah.
always been high on Yohei since
Yeah.
Yo
Show.
show.
Leo.
Leo. Um, who
Yeah.
was his partner?
Was it Hayata or
No, it was a guy that we thought the whole time was part of Noah, but he wasn't even in Noah. He was in
no, he
Dragon
wasn't.
Gate. Remember, because and that he was
Yeah.
only his partner just because of those. He was on two Noah
I
shows
know
and then
he
the
was
New
tagging with
Japan.
Amaska for a while.
It was before that.
Tadasuke, Kikuchi. He tagged with Ninja Mac for a while and Alejandro.
Okay,
He
talk
was
about this
part
match. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. But I mean this match was good. I really enjoyed this match and it was great storytelling by especially by the announcers how he was chasing for the belt. It was Yohei and Tadasuke.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure because Tadasuke turned on him to join Team 2000.
No, this was like way back. Like I'm talking like way back.
Like Dragon Gate era?
like uh like when Noah first crossed over with New Japan. Remember they had that whole crap.
Okay.
Um it was
Uh,
high 69?
Hiroki. Yeah, it's HI69 is Hiroki.
Yeah, there. That it was.
Yeah.
Remember they had that weird team, and
Yes.
It was O'Hara was there too.
Yeah. O'Hara was there too. That's right. But yeah, but what did you think of this match? Because like,
Was it high 69? Was
yeah,
he part of Congo?
no, Hiroki was not part of Congo.
Was it high 69? Anyways, okay, whatever. I'm getting way too deep into this like
But
hole of
they were junior tag champs, right?
yeah.
But yeah, you're getting way too deep into this rabbit hole. But
But yeah,
let's hear your thoughts on this match.
it was a good match. And I was so happy when Yohei won. At first, I was like, "Fuck, I don't want Yohei to be the champion." But then I was like,
Yeah,
Actually, it's kind of awesome that Yohei's champion."
Hayata, it was Hayata. They were part of Rattel's together,
Okay, there you go.
and Tadasuke too when they were part of GLG.
Listen, where the fuck is Dante Leon?
I think he's hurt again. Where's our
How
Ninja
is he
Mac?
hurt again? He's good. They need him back. That division needs him.
Yeah,
And his stupid circle around his eye looks like Domino.
yeah.
Looks like
But
a
I
dog.
would even argue to put this maybe after 8 years, like put this on a feel good moment of the year.
Yeah, I would say yes, but in the end of the day, when this year's over, it won't even make our
It
top
won't
list.
make
So
our
I don't
list.
even think
Yeah,
it's worth adding it to the list. But it was a good feel good moment.
yeah. It was. It was. I admit. Like it was. It was nice to see Yohei finally, after so many years of being like a tag guy, to finally win a singles
It's
belt.
one of those things. Like after you watch a Noah show, 9 times out of 10, because there's always one stinker.
Hmm.
Every time you watch a Noah show at the end, you're like, why am I not keeping up with this constantly?
Yeah.
And then you forget about it and it slips away. Then you watch the next one, you're like, why do I keep stop watching?
Yeah.
Because there's always a special event, right? Like
Yeah.
we're not watching
Every month, there's
constantly.
always they have their monthly. Was it Memorial Voyage
Yeah.
and Sunny Voyage and all those?
Like I told you, I watched one recently. Um it might have just been a Monday Magic. I don't even remember, or Magic Monday. But it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I watched the latest TJPW show. It was pretty decent.
Yeah.
Very perverted crowd.
Yes.
Like it was all old men. There was no women there. Um,
Yeah.
which this Noah show, weirdly, there was a bunch of really
Yeah.
hot ladies in the front row.
Yes,
Like
there were.
I thought it was like, you don't normally see that at a wrestling show in
No.
Japan. Um, anyways, and I watched the Marigold show I told you, and it was awful,
Yeah,
awful.
that one was awful from what I hear.
Um,
Yeah. I'm not gonna go back and watch that.
it makes me not want to watch Marigold.
Yeah. What's Hat Guy doing, man?
I don't know. I think they're falling apart. I
Yeah.
think that they were literally had all their money in the basket of let's get Iwatani
Yeah.
because
And now
Julia's
sure
not going back.
no, and now Shuri is gone too.
Shuri from
Not Shuri, sorry,
oh
Sari.
sorry yeah
Yeah.
she's I mean that's a good pickup if she ends up going there because she never came from Stardom. She came from that other thing, Dancer
Yeah.
Girls. What's it called?
Ice Ribbon Princess?
No, the other
Actress?
one, the actress one. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But back to Noah. Jun Akiyama and our boy Takeshi Sigura against Team 2000X, Tetsuya Endo and Owada-san.
dude, I really fucking like this match.
Yeah. Our
When
boy
Sugo's
Sugo,
just
man.
wailing on people, I love it.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's funny how Jun Akiyama and Sugo, their combined age is like 110.
listen, I never would have told you ever. This is like the perfect match that you know me watching New Japan. I would
Hmm.
point at and be like, bunch of old dudes. This match is stupid. Why did they have this on the card? They're just trying
Yeah.
to sell tickets. Dude, Jun Akiyama fucking went hard when
Yes.
he got really mad at what's his face and took him
Oh,
outside the ring and just literally
Owada-san.
started wailing on him. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
He was whipping him into the. It was
Yeah.
like it was one of those moments where it's like I
It's
don't know
almost
if
uncomfortable.
I exactly, and I don't know if it was a receipt for something or if he was just trying to prove young Buck you better fucking chill how you do this because
Yeah.
he trained him in DDT that guy.
Yeah, he did.
But that young guy that's back that's on team in this match
Owada-san.
from two he's in
Yeah.
2000X. He just came back recently from Excursion.
Excursionist.
He's 23, dude.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. I like that guy
Yeah,
already.
he's jacked too. He's like built like a brick shithouse, this guy.
I mean, Ozawa is like I know we're gonna get there,
Yeah.
but like he's a special kind of jacked for
Yeah.
Japanese wrestling. Like he's ripped to shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's cut like chiseled from stone, this
Like
man.
his fucking traps are huge.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're way off topic.
We're off
Sugo's
topic.
a beast too. Sugo
Yes.
looks like his diet is literally just steroids and red meat.
And Red.
Like it's all fat intake and just all steroids. Like he's so that's like massively big.
Steroids and Kobe beef.
Yeah, because he's not like ripped. He's just like
Yeah.
huge. Like he's
Yeah,
a
he's just
thick boy.
massive, barrel chested. Yeah.
I would not want to get punched by that man.
No.
Or
So with
Jun
that,
Akiyama for that matter.
yeah,
He looks like he hurts people.
he hurts people. But
He
they
looks
do
like
end up
younger Suzuki.
they do end up winning.
It was a good match.
Yeah, really good match. I really had fun with this match.
And a thank you to DDT for letting us have Jun Akiyama show up.
Yes. So with that, Kaito Kiyomiya against Naomichi Marufuji.
Hold on. Did you hear what he said when they were announcing the match? Jun Akiyama's first match was in 1992. His
Okay.
first pro match. That's a long time
That
ago.
was 33 years
That's
ago.
when my brother was born.
33 years ago. But yeah, Kiyomiya versus Marufuji. This was special.
I hated, listen to me, dude, it's gonna get better from here. I hated the first like 5 or 6 minutes of this match because it was so weirdly paced
Yep.
and it didn't feel right. And then Marufuji went on an absolute tear where he just beat the crap out of Kiyomiya
Hmm.
for like the whole time, and I was like, okay, you got me.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm good. I'm sold now. But this is like a great this was their special 25th anniversary match. You know, you got your old guard and your new guard kind of
And you didn't make Marufuji look weak. He kicked out of
no.
like three Shining Wizards
Yeah.
or whatever they're called, Shining Tempest or whatever the hell he calls
Yeah,
them.
whatever he calls it. But in the end, Kiyomiya does end up winning this match, which good on Marufuji for putting him over, even though he doesn't need to be put over. But
Neither one of them needed to be put over.
no.
The Emerald Flosion off the top rope was really nice.
Yeah. That was really
It was a
nice.
well-rounded match.
Yeah. So our main event, before we get into our main event, they bring out Masahiro Chono.
I thought that was cute.
Yeah, and they sat him right beside Muda.
They shook hands.
Yes. They're like best friends now.
I mean, they should be. They're
Yeah.
literally
Legends.
they're the goats of an entire generation of
Hmm.
wrestling.
Yeah. So with that, our main event, Ozawa versus Kenta. I love how before the match, Ozawa's like posing with Chono and
Ozawa's just like a special wrestler. I
which
hope
is
he never goes to an American company.
yeah,
But
he
like he's better. He's a better heel worker and in ring worker than like everybody right now.
he's a better version of Jake Lee.
He's way better.
Yeah.
He's his character is unbelievable.
Hmm.
He's such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Everybody hates him, but at the same time, everybody loves him. Did you
Loves
hear
him.
the
Like he's
crowd? They were booing Kenta at one point.
yes. Yes. I love
Kenta was really
his
good too, though.
his James Bond entrance with the crutch and stuff.
The pro, I listen. It's in Japanese,
Mhm.
and
But you felt the emotion behind it.
it's in Japanese, and the announcers don't bother to translate it for you for some reason.
Yeah.
But every Ozawa promo is a banger.
Yeah. You
Just
feel
all
the
you have to do is
emotion
hear him
behind it.
talk. You hear Kenta
Yeah.
doing his part. He's like, it sounds like what he's saying is like, I work so hard. I
Yeah,
every
my whole
day this,
life has
and
been
Ozawa's
being
like, I was just eating an ice cream sandwich the other day, and I saw Kenta and I told him he's a bitch. You're like, well, that's like how the vibe is of the
that,
promo.
yeah. Kenta's like more like, this is an opportunity, it doesn't come along very often, and I'm not gonna squander it kind of thing. And
Ozawa's like, I don't even want this belt. I was thinking about throwing it away yesterday.
yeah. But in terms of like actual in-ring, this match was really good though.
They're so like Kenta's already good, but like Ozawa's ability to tell an in-ring story is
Yeah.
like he's so special. Like
Yeah.
if you've never seen, I mean, he doesn't have that many matches. Like it's worth it to go watch an Ozawa match. It's
Yes.
something that like somewhere down the road you'll thank me and be like, I thank you for like telling me to check
To
this
watch
guy
this.
out because
Yeah.
he's like he's gonna be special. He's already special.
He's already special, yeah. But Ozawa does retain as we thought, but towards the end, like some of the near falls, it got close. Like I really thought they were gonna pull the trigger on Kenta.
I don't want them to, not yet.
No, I want Ozawa to have a nice
What
long run
happens
with.
at the end of the match worries me a lot.
You think they're gonna do the switch already?
Yeah, and I think it's stupid, and it shouldn't be Kiyomiya.
So Ozawa retains, and right after the match, Kiyomiya challenges Ozawa for the belt.
It
That's
shouldn't
the only
be.
thing I didn't like about it. Yeah. So all in all,
It should be
excellent.
Go Shiozaki, but we don't even know where he is.
Yeah. He go away. He go over there. So with that out of the way, what would you score this show?
8.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. I gave this an 8-1. I had a good time.
It's just like it's like it's as near perfect as you can get to
Yeah.
being like a really well-rounded show. And when I say that, it sounds like I'm saying, "Oh, near perfect is a 10." No, I mean like to get like the perfect aspect of just of the most watchable show you
Yeah.
can have without being like the peak of wrestling. This was so close to that. It was
Yeah.
that 5-on-5 tag match or whatever was 4-on-4 was
Took
just
away,
like,
yeah.
why the hell is that? Why do
Yeah.
we even have that?
Yeah. Give me a Ninja Mac match or something.
If you just remove that off the show and made the show
This
20
would have been
minutes
an
shorter,
8-6.
yeah, easily.
Yeah. Easily, easily. So with that out of the way, guys, tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow, Campo and I will have our Wrestling Dontaku review. Like we said in yesterday's episode, we are going to just do it as one big review as opposed to doing two smaller shows because I don't think it warrants two shows. There's a lot of filler matches on these. It feels like they filled out these matches, these cards, just to bloat it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with
Yeah.
that out of the way, guys, tune in tomorrow for that. And in the words of Kenny Omega, goodbye and good night.